crap. Good morning, guys. I told you I wanted to play some Frogger, so that's exactly what I'm doing. Got the 2600 hooked up here. Well, a throwback 2600. But it works good enough for the moment. And, it was funny because I was thinking about this morning, and I was thinking about how we used to have babysitters when I was little. We couldn't afford an ATARI. And so we would have babysitters come over and bring theirs. And then we would have like video game championships and contests and these marathons. And what we would do is we would break up into groups. And I mean, there was only me, my brother, my sister, and then the babysitter. So there was two groups, two people in a group. And then we would blindfold each other. Like if my sister was on my team, I would blindfold her, give her the joystick, and put her in front of the TV. And then we'd put on Frogger or, Pac-Man or Space Invaders. And then I would be behind her coaching her, telling her, go this way, go that way. And it was so funny because that's literally what we would say. We would get so hyper and so excited about the game that we'd be saying, go this way, go that way, no, that way. And it wouldn't even make any sense because they wouldn't have any idea which way we were talking about. So another thing that we used to do was we would make our babysitters play these games that we came up with. Like one of them was called Gongy Burger. And I think the Gongy Burger was supposed to be some kind of a monster or something. And they would have to chase us through the house. They would be on their hands and knees, crawling all over, chasing us around the house. And we, of course, would be running, yelling, the Gongy Burger, the Gongy Burger! And then we also did things like we made sandwiches out of each other and all the cushions on the couches. We'd tear everything apart. We had the couch cushions, all the pillows off my parents' bed, the pillows and blankets and just everything that we could find. And we'd make big sandwiches out of each other. And then I remember we would, jump up on top and smash down onto the sandwich. We always had so much fun with babysitters. Let me brighten this up a little bit here. That's better. And I don't know, I don't think any of them didn't like us. Except this one, her name was Connie, and she was a little overweight. And my brother, he was just little, but he should have known better anyway. And he said, Connie, you have fat legs. And she said, Zach, you have a fat mouth. I just remember that one distinctly. Then I remember we had a brother and sister who would babysit us. It started out as the sister, and one time she brought her brother along, and he was so much fun that we had him come and babysit us at times too. But yeah, we always had them bring their video games, and it was always the Atari 2600. And that guy, I wish I could remember what his name was. I know there was another brother and sister, and his name was Donald. But this is a different one. But I remember they brought Night Driver, and it was a video game where you used what was called the paddle on the 2600. And it was just a little thing that you held in your hand, and then it had like a wheel on it that you turned and a button on the side. And Night Driver was an awesome game. It was basically a cheap version of Pole Position, I guess. But it was just, I always felt like I was driving Kit from the show Knight Rider. And, I don't know if I just pretended that, or if I just felt like it, or if the name of the game was just so close to Knight Rider that I was like, yep, I'm in Kit. But it was just so much fun. And it's funny because as I start thinking about this stuff, it brings back more and more memories. And I remember we had like a giant picture window between our two rooms, and I think that actually the house at one point stopped, like right here, and that was just the front of the house. But then somebody built on another room and extended the front of the house, so we ended up with that giant picture window. And I had a little sailor. It was like a little tyke sailor, and God, I'm so stupid. I've always been the entertainer, I've always wanted to put on the shows and everything. And I remember one time, just to be stupid, I set that little sailor up there on the picture window, and I made them sit there and watch for like half an hour. And I called it The Boy Who Did Nothing. And he literally did absolutely nothing. I made them sit there and watch that little toy doing absolutely nothing for half an hour. It was awesome. I don't know if I was trying to get back at him for something or if I was just being stupid like I am. I don't know. But those were the good old days, the babysitters, and, you can never beat when you were a little kid. When you're little, you just don't have the responsibilities that you do as an adult. And I'm at a point in my life where, yes, I still have to make a living. I still have to be an adult. I have the freedom to be a kid. And that's one thing that that I love about doing YouTube, is that it kind of gives me an outlet to just mess around and goof off, like a kid. And I'll tell you, if my knee wasn't messed up right now, I would be out at these trampoline parks and everything else making videos. I even stopped at a hotel that we used to stay at. Right now I think it is a Hampton. I could be wrong, but I think it's a Hampton. And I noticed there's a big window where if you drive by, you can see the swimming pool area. And it is the same swimming pool and the same hot tub from when it used to be another hotel that was called the Delphian in New Philadelphia, Ohio. And we would go there from time to time. And my parents would take us down the strip of stores and let us buy a couple toys to play with in the pool. And we always got the G.I. Joe guys. And they were so much fun. We'd sit there playing on the side of the pool, making them dive in, then we'd have to go swimming after them. And it was just always so much fun. So, I don't know, when I get started thinking about, those days when I was a kid and all the cool toys we had, it just really puts me in a good mood. I just really start reminiscing about those days and all the fun we used to have. And, you always say, if I could just go back to that time, knowing what I know now. And that's kind of what I'm talking about with the position that I'm in right now. Being an adult with my kids all out of the house. I'm divorced. I have a girlfriend, but she lets me get away with whatever I want. So, I can kid around and play around and have living room campouts and stay up all night eating pizza and watching movies if I want. Low-carb pizza. But I have that freedom to be a kid now with the knowledge that I have as an adult. And I love it. I absolutely love my life right now. I'm not saying it's perfect, and I'm not rich, but, if you're able to overlook the negative things and the things that aren't so perfect in your life, then you really can enjoy your life for what it is. So in a way, I am rich because I'm happy. I'm really happy with my life. I'm happy with my girlfriend. I'm happy with all of you. I'm happy with YouTube and how this channel is growing, and that I'm able to come on here and have this outlet to share crazy things with you guys and just say whatever I want. And, like it's my own little TV show or something. So, oh well, I'm going to quit rattling on here. I'm going to let you guys go. I'm going to play a couple more games of Frogger here, and then I'm going to get on with my day. So wherever you guys are at, whatever time it is, make sure you make the best of your day. Do something for somebody else, pay it forward, and let's make this world a better place. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace.